Good morning, guys. It is October the 10th, and it's 10:31 on the clock, and that is my son's birthday. So, sure sign. Welcome to October. But this is going to be your weekly element from October the 10th to the 17th. I got to change the title. I meant to change it. But from October 10th to the 17th, 2025, take what resonate and leave what does not. Okay, so let's do this very quick. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Also check your other elements because you may have Cancerian, water sign. Cancerian, um, Scorpio, or Pisces in your chart, and other elements of your neurology chart, astrology chart. What the heck is going on with me today? Anyway, y'all, before we get further, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you haven't already, make sure that you do like, subscribe on my YouTube channel, which is Queen's Spiritual Insight. Facebook, follow me, Queen's Readings. Um, TikTok, Queen's Denise. All right. Also, if you would like to donate to my channel, you can donate to Cash App, which is Queen's Readings. And also, like I said, this is y'all general. So let's see. Spirit, what messages do we have for the water signs for the week of October 10th through the 17th, 2025? Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios for the week of October 10th, 2025? That card just keep getting stuck. I don't know why. All right. Can I get three cards for that's two? Can I get one more card for water signs? They gave me two more, so I'm gonna take four. Automatically the first card that came out says inner wisdom. Oh, and before we continue, I'm coming from Goddess Guidance Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Very old deck. This is one of my original decks. So it says inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So some of you may be going through a situation where you are questioning what you should do, like which way should you go. Spirit wants you to actually pay attention to your wisdom now. Use your soul recognition. So then you got unconditional love. It says love yourself, others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Like I said, there may be some situations where you may have some frustration. Some of you may be going through a relationship situation, and I do feel like this is some energy where you may have dealt with this person for a long time, and it's like you're kind of outgrowing the relationship, and it's like the person keep doing the same thing over and over again. I don't know who this is for, but this is for some of you water signs. And this may not even be a love interest. This could be people in general. This could be situations that you've been dealing with constantly. But maybe somebody was doing you wrong, or somebody tried to force you into a corner where you have no choice, and now you feel like what they say: don't back a dog into a cat into a corner; they may attack you. So it's kind of that type of situation. I feel like Spirit wants you to go through this in a easy process, because if you go through it with hate and rage in your heart, guess what? You're gonna keep getting hate and rage situations. It's gonna keep being lessons until you actually learn the lesson and move forward from it. So then the third card that came out, it says undying love. It says the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So I do feel like some of you may have expressed to a love interest that everything that you did do was genuine, and even if they didn't like it, it's like you kind of telling them that I've been completely honest with you 24/7, but you're not honest with me, and it's like it's causing you to feel like you are making the worst decisions when it came down to this person. But Spirit wants you to understand that you have to still have unconditional love no matter what. Still love this person as a human being. You don't have to have hate towards them or the other party that's involved. I do feel like this is for a set amount or a specific water sign that's dealing with a love situation and it's a third party situation. Um, like I said, still have unconditional love for all parties involved, even yourself overall, because the love that you have in yourself, when you heal these parts, you will automatically give to others, no matter how wrong they may do you. But you will learn not to deal with them in the same way. So your complete honesty is genuinely for yourself. It's not for the other party because they're gonna only see it from as far as they can see a water sign. But Spirit wants you to use your wisdom with this. Don't keep repeating the same cycles of making people aware of how they're doing you and how it make you feel. It's more so a lesson now for you. So the undying love you still can have, the love you have shared with this person, understand it. You are the only one that's going to understand it, even if this person don't. So then you got transformation here. Transformation says you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So I do feel like maybe you are coming, for some of you, I do feel like this is a realization you coming through with, that you have to be more wiser about this thing. Maybe you was giving the wrong type of love to this person, but it was unconditional. It's like you didn't have a high potency of love for this person or this situation, and you had undying love. So your love was genuine, but it just may wasn't the match for this person or how they perceived your love. So then it says transformation. The transformation part means that you're going to experience some changes on an emotional level with dealing with this person. So I feel like you at one point had vengeance in your heart. You hated them. You didn't want nothing to deal with them. But I feel like Spirit is working on you and you're starting to transform that. So let's get confirmation. Spirit, what messages do you want to confirm for water signs for the week of October the 10th through the 17th? This may be a current discussion you are having with this person or you want to have. It's like letting go, it's freeing yourself now. Okay. Why is inner wisdom here for water signs? Okay. I usually will not do this, but okay. So it's a real deeper message, and I believe in taking the full message. I don't believe in cutting myself short. So the first card that came out with inner wisdom, again, let me remind you what inner wisdom said. Inner wisdom said you'll know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So don't hold yourself off no more. Don't shield yourself from what's already been seen to you. You got shielding as a confirmation card on top of inner wisdom. I feel like you already know the resolution, you know the answer, you know what to do, but you just still blocking yourself out. So Spirit also wants you to trust your direction. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust your direction. You have the light in your hand. The things that you touch will change and transform for you, but you have to let go of some things in the past. So then you got Archangel Michael. So you do have Archangel Michael assisting you. Let me give you a direct resolution to Archangel Michael. So then that way you will know directly what this. That's crazy. They don't even have him. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm not even gonna hold you. It don't have Archangel Michael um mentioned in here. But when I see this, this is your full protection, no matter what you choose, what you need to cut ties with. For some of you, I do feel like this may be you need to actually do a cord cutting ritual because you're still holding attachment and residual energy from with this person. But then you also got freedom. Yeah, it's time to cut yourself free from the illusion of this person. I feel like you've been knew this, but I feel like you still holding on to some things, and it says you are understood. Spirit wants you to know you are understood. You know what you're meant to do. You know what direction you meant to go in, water signs. And I feel like what spirit wants you to do, you're blocking out the downloads that spirit is giving you, the intuition that you've been having. You need to trust your intuition and follow your light. You have your angels that's protecting you. And I do feel like you need to be free from this situation. It's some, like I said, Archangel Michael is here to assist you. What I feel from Archangel Michael, he's here to help you to assist and cutting ties with certain things. Not saying cutting ties with people or cutting people off completely. No, your emotional standpoint is the umbilical cord that's still attaching and nurturing these people's ego and pride versus how you really genuinely are. So even if you was genuinely giving love, maybe this person is taking advantage of how you really genuinely feel and you keep feeding them the information. So spirit wants you to know you are understood, but it's just not the timing for this person. This person is not going to understand you because they are using your freedom, you being free, as a constitution to being grounded to them in them only. Let's see. What's the next card is unconditional love. Why is unconditional love here for water signs? Why is unconditional love here for water signs? Oh, so you got compassion. Have compassion for yourself and everybody else. Again, unconditional love says love yourself, others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. So even if this person may be the ugliest person, may did you dirty, grimy, and I'm not being physically ugly. This person can be fine as fuck, but we all know how people's spirits be. They be fucked up. So I do feel like because this person may have a messed up, screwed up spirit, spirit wants you to still have compassion for this person because they only can be who they are. So even if they find time to not understand you, water sign, no matter what you say or how you say it, or you're bending and folding at them, you gotta not lose yourself to please other people. So I do feel like this is what spirit wants you to understand. You have to understand yourself first, and then things and people that will align. It's like cut the people pleasery off, cut it off. So then it says Mother Mary, the nurturer in you. You're being nurtured by spirit. You have a full team that's on your side for you to actually go towards. Like spirit wants you to know you're not alone when it comes down to this journey. This journey of cutting ties is to relieve you so that way the new things can attach to you that belongs to you. You've been holding on to burdens for so long for other people. I do feel like you are attached to a lot of people. You are the person that absorb everybody else's negativity, their energy, or their feelings towards you. And I feel like you just feed them you transmute it so much. You transform the negative into the positive, and you feed back into them the positive energy while they still keep giving you negative. I don't know who this is for, but this is for some. So I do feel like still have that unconditional love theory about you. But love from a distance, and spirit says time to cut ties with a lot of people. Undying love for water signs. Why is undying love? Explore. It says the love you have shared is internal, regardless of the situation. So the love that you gave to this situation does not mean you wasn't being genuine. To them, it may not been was genuine. It may feel like you was being doing some fake love, but I do feel like this love you have for this situation was genuine. But now what spirit wants you to do is have undying love for yourself and start exploring. You don't see nobody with this person. You don't see nobody with this person, but this person is connected to their whole chakra. You understand? But spirit wants you to start journeying on your own to understand your constitutional lives of love and how you've been giving it to people and not giving it to yourself. Why is transformation here for water signs? Transformation reads, you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So even the cutting off, the nicking of feeling like you got to detach from certain people's situations, stop feeding into their narratives and stuff because it's still affecting you. To water sign. It says transformation. It says allow love. You shy away from love. Maybe there may be another interest and you still holding on to this past situation or this person that's still doing you wrong. You may have somebody that actually see you for who you are, and this love can transform you and make you feel seen. And I do feel like you dream about this. This is something that you're dreaming about. You dream about allowing love in. And I also feel like you have to accept the apologies from other people, even when they're not apologizing. So, water sign, this is your reading for this week. Overall, I do feel like Spirit wants you to cut ties with certain situations that is not meaningful for you, that is actually you're feeding the positive while they give it the negative, or they're not hearing you, or they want to be misunderstanding of what you're saying or how you move it. Spirit said it's time for you to show that unconditional love to yourself. You are nurtured. You are guided by multiple spirits that not spirits, multiple angels that is actually assisting you. Like I said, Archangel Michael is here to help you assist Concord. And then you have the Mother Mary here. Mother Mary is the nurturer. So you have your guides that's there for you. Call on them. Call on the higher power. Sometimes undying love doesn't mean we give it away. It means that we need to explore it for ourselves. We need to get the true definition of what undying love is to us, not what the world say. Oh, undying love is supposed to look like this, that. No, it's what it looked like to you, water sign. So also, Spirit wants you to stop and breathe a moment and think about the transformation that you need to go through in order for you to anchor this type of situations in. You want things that's going to match your energy. So right now you being at a low frequency because you're still holding on to the past and past people instead of cutting ties and actually healing from these processes. You keep on trying to move forward with the attachments. Cut the attachments off, move forward, and guess what you're going to have? Your dreams will allow you to love again. And this is the transformation I believe some of you are going through. Have a good one, Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. If you haven't already, again, like I said, make sure you guys tap in and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And make sure you share this post if you know any other water signs. Next up, I will be doing earth signs.